Hi Pisces, welcome to your May 2021 Astrological Forecast. I'd like to remind you to subscribe to my channel, check out my Ask Me a Question, and there's a link to my website if you would like to have your personal chart done. And check out, well, those are in the description below this video, okay? And also check out my weekly forecast. So the month starts off with the sun in Taurus, and there's also a new moon in Taurus on the 11th. And where you have Taurus in your chart is your third house, where the planet Uranus is also transiting here for a few more years. Okay, so this area of your life, your third house is more or less your everyday life, your neighborhood, the people that you would see throughout the normal course of a day. It's your siblings, your cousins, it's communications of any kind, but it's regular postal mail, email, text messages, phone calls, any kind of communication. So I would have to say, especially around that new moon of the 11th, that maybe you might possibly get some kind of, I'd have to say good news in the mail, in a regular postal mail or an email. You could actually come across someone throughout the normal course of your day, going shopping, the grocery store, something like that, and somebody could give you some kind of news that is surprising to you, but it's good news. So this is a new moon, so it brings new beginnings wherever it occurs. So with the sun here at this time, though, too, you should probably have a lot more contact with your siblings or your cousins or something like that, or even your neighbors. You're a little bit more out there, or you see them or interact with them more than you normally do. Whatever reason, you just had Venus and Mercury here, so that's probably what brought it all about. In fact, both of those planets are still in Taurus at the beginning of the month, okay, just for a few days, but Venus is there up until like the 7th, and Mercury's like the 2nd or something, so it's still a little bit active there. But it brings it to me, it seems, good times within your immediate area. If there's something going on there that you would like to attend, something, I don't know, it could relate to like just your area, some kind of event that happens maybe this time every year, whatever. But that new moon is like what it is you could even hear from, again, a relative or something, and they could give you some kind of good news, but or any kind of good news, though, that lets you move forward in some way. Excuse me. So the month, though, does really start off with, okay, Mercury in Gemini on the 3rd. And on the 8th, Venus moves into Gemini, and the Sun moves here on the 20th. And where you have Gemini in your chart is your 4th house of your personal life, your family, anyone that you live with, the actual place where you live and the property surrounding it. It's also your past, your childhood, how you were raised, everything, whatever. So having these planets here just kind of brings your focal point to that area of your life right now. The sun's here this time every year, so this may be when you do things, let's say like for the summer, about your house, you're painting, or you're laying tile or carpet or something, but a little bit of fixing up or remodeling, even if it's outdoor furniture. Or you are just maybe even preparing for people coming to visit you, possibly relatives, but, family. Just having all of these really nice planets, though, here together just means there's a lot more activity going on in your home. If you aren't romantically involved with someone, or if you are, you would either meet them, or most of your romantic times would possibly occur in a home setting. So maybe you may even attend a party or throw one yourself, simply for the fact that Mars is in Cancer right now, and where you have Cancer in your chart is your 5th house of fun. Fun and romance, creativity, speculation and gambling, children, amusements of any kind, games, sports, entertainment, like going to a movie or seeing a live concert or something or other, whatever this area of your life picks up. Mars is very energizing, so it makes you actually want to go out and have fun or do things, maybe you feel cooped up or whatever, but you may actually throw a party yourself at this time just due to the fact that all these planets are in Gemini in your 4th house, okay? At the same time, there is a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius, okay, on the 26th, where you have Sagittarius in your chart is your 10th house of career and public and professional standings, as in status or how you're known by reputation. It's how you're publicly viewed, okay? So all that really means is, it's very minor, I think anyways, is that something could occur in your job or in your public life or in public period where you have to put your personal life on the back burner and your professional or even public life takes precedence just for this short period of time. Okay, so if you do work, your job would have to come first at this time. If there's something going on, or something may even occur if you're out in public, it's something that might stick with you along the way, like in days to come, where you may have to clear it up or whatever. I really don't think it's anything too much, but you never know, okay? You could even just hear something about yourself at this time that rubs you the wrong way or is incorrect, not even based on fact or something, and you feel the need to correct it, okay, or set someone straight. Okay, well, anyways, so back to having Mars in your 5th house in Cancer, okay, because it's a fellow water sign, so it is trining whatever planets you have in Pisces, okay, and your rising sign, whatever, but it's giving you a lot of oomph and courage and whatever, confidence to stand up for yourself or move people out of the way that are in the way, whatever. Okay, so at the same time, though, the planet Pluto is still in Capricorn in your 11th house where you have the sign of Capricorn, but it went retrograde at the end of April. So it's directly across from your 5th house of Cancer. So you've got Mars and Pluto across from one another, which sometimes doesn't bring a lot of fun results. There are two like planets that are very kind of like forceful or powerful. They want their own way, okay? So having Pluto retrograde in your house of friends, your 11th house of friends, and acquaintances and any kind of organization that you belong to, but it's like really, it's your most sociable house. So it's even social media. It's where you would normally go to hang out. And you've got Mars in your 5th house of fun and party, meaning that you really do feel like going out or something or other, or getting together with your friends. But, you may run into somebody that you used to know or used to hang out with or whatever, and they're not a lot of fun. They put a damper on your evening or something, or that they've come back into the picture. Let's put it that way. Somebody that wasn't a friend of yours, but they were a friend of a friend, so they were always included in whatever it is that you did, so you had to kind of like put up with them, something like that may happen at this time. Somebody from your old group of friends comes back into the picture, and you're just like, it'll pass, okay? They're not going to be there forever. Also, with Saturn, okay, Saturn also turns retrograde on the 23rd, and where you have Saturn in your chart right now is in Aquarius in your 12th house. Jupiter is also here, but is moving into Pisces briefly, but I'll get to that in a minute. So having Saturn in your 12th house going retrograde just kind of means that you are reviewing a lot of your thoughts. You're playing over some of your decisions in your mind. Saturn does sometimes kind of dwell on depressing thoughts and ideas, and just makes you overthink things, and make you suspect that people feel this way about you, or you feel this way about you, and none of it's like true, okay? It's just Saturn in the 12th house. They don't call it the house of self-undoing for nothing, okay? Because that's what the 12th house is kind of known for, because you can literally make yourself crazy, okay? And this is one of the planets that helps you do that, okay? So it's just something really to ignore. It's not like a very, very bad thing or whatever, but I do have to mention that you could possibly, because this is the house of secrets, okay, you could stumble across a secret right now during this retrograde period of someone else's that is, I don't know, kind of hurtful or depressing, or you could find out maybe somebody's, this is the house of institutions of confinement, you could find out somebody's in jail, or somebody's in a nursing home or the hospital, and maybe they didn't want anyone to know about it, or, somebody's in the psych ward even that okay? So don't dwell on it. But anyways, Jupiter is moving into Pisces very briefly before it moves into Pisces at the end of December. Okay, on May 13th, moves into Pisces, very, very low degrees. I may, let me see if I put this down here. Okay, people born on February 19th, 20th, and 21st, okay, are the ones who will kind of really feel this, because, like I said, I think it only goes to like 3 degrees. Okay, from May 13th to July 28th, then it moves into Aquarius again, okay, and moves direct all the way to December, until the end of December, when it moves fully into Pisces and begins its transit, therefore, like next year. But these people, like I said, that are born those first 3 days of Pisces can get an idea of what to expect, but all Pisces can, okay? But especially, though, those people that have the exact conjunction coming up this month, okay? It'll give you an idea of what to expect for when Jupiter moves into your sign in December. A lot of times, okay, first of all, Jupiter in your first house brings expansion to your personality. It makes you want to try everything you've ever wanted to do. It makes you want to travel. A lot of opportunities enter your life. A lot of good people come into your life. And at least one person, especially for those of you born those first 3 days of Pisces, the sign of Pisces, okay? Someone could enter your life right now that is very, very important to you. They may stay with you for the rest of your life. They may even enter your life now and leave, but return again when Jupiter does enter your sign in December into next year. So you could meet somebody right now that benefits you in some way, but a lot of times it's just a good person that becomes a good lifelong friend. Okay, so that's worth more than anything, so it could also bring romance into your life, but that's not one of the main aspects here, unless you have something else going on here. But you have to remember, you have Neptune also in your sign right now. Okay, it's going to be here for a few more years. So you have Neptune and Jupiter, the two spiritual planets traveling together. So this makes you very philosophical, very spiritual, and even religious. Okay, so you could have some kind of reawakening of spirituality that you adopt back into your life. Maybe it never left your life, but maybe you used to live your daily life with this in mind, and some things have changed that. Okay? All kinds of possibilities coming here, but you could take up some form of another culture that is, it's a philosophical way of living your life. This is also the kind of like guru aspect where you are possibly seen as one, or whomever it is that comes into your life at this time, you believe that they are like your savior or something like that, which is totally untrue. But it's nice to view somebody that way, but don't get carried away with it, okay? Or even yourself, you know, if someone really likes, you know, what you have to say, even any kind of advice that you have. Don't let it go to your head, you know, but it's just something to keep in mind, okay? I may do a video on Jupiter in Pisces. I was going to wait till the end of the year because, like I said, this is very brief, but people are showing a lot of interest in it. So I might actually do it for this month, even though it really won't be in effect too much. Okay, but for you it will. So, okay, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Pisces on the 5th, 6th, and 7th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Virgo. And those dates are the 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 15th, 16th, 17th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for your career is the 26th and 27th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 13th. I'm sorry, I think that's 12th. I have a comma in there that got on the bottom of the 2. Okay, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 24th, and 25th. So I hope you enjoyed your astrological forecast for May. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my weekly forecasts, and I will see you then. Goodbye.